It's a cloudy Sunday morning, and the action has started already with the Bear Mountain Bridge peeking around the intermodal containers of this southbound CSX train heading towards North Bergen, New Jersey. We're going to be spending the day in the Bear Mountain region on the CSX River Line and the Hudson Line across the river, with all the passenger action as well. A southbound train makes its way around the curve into Fort Montgomery past Mine Dock Park, being mixed freight M409 out of Selkirk, heading for Waycross, Georgia. While M409 rolls on south, a Metro North commuter train with one of the railroad's new Charger locomotives is seen pushing south towards the Bear Mountain Tunnel and on towards Grand Central. As the rear of M409 snakes its way into the Fort Montgomery tunnel, you can see the rest of the train in the distance as it rolls over the Doodletown Bridge and on towards Iona Island and Haverstraw, New York. The Bear Mountain Bridge is also seen here as well, spanning across the Hudson River. The next train to make its way north would be Hotshot Intermodal Train I-003, as it speeds north with a clear signal at milepost 43. I-003 carries mostly UPS and Amazon traffic bound for Bedford Park, Illinois, out of South Kearney, New Jersey. Across the Hudson on the former main line of the New York Central, one of Metro North's New Haven P-32s is seen leading a northbound train on its way to Poughkeepsie, heading for the next scheduled stop at Garrison. One of Amtrak's Empire Service trains rolls not too far behind the Metro North train, heading north for its next stop at Poughkeepsie, on its way towards Albany. CSX traffic on the River Line resumed pretty quickly, with intermodal train I-169 out of the port of Newark, New Jersey, heading out for Chicago. Every hour, Metro North trains were switching off on the weekend on the Hudson Line, running to and from Beacon or Poughkeepsie, New York. This southbound train on its way from Beacon to Grand Central is being pushed by P32 ACDM number 201, painted in a heritage scheme of Conrail. Another Metro North train is seen rolling by as it races north up the Hudson, bound for Poughkeepsie with the Employee Appreciation Unit on the point. The next train on the west side of the river was M410, M409's counterpart, which runs from Waycross, Georgia, and is now on its final stretch towards Selkirk, New York. Over on the other side of the river, a southbound Metro North train makes its way through, passing by the Manitou station and now alongside the river as it approaches the Bear Mountain Bridge. With the charger pushing on the rear, the train heads south for its next stop at Peekskill, on its way to Grand Central. We'll now head to the other side of the river to explore the Hudson Line at milepost 46, right at Metro North's Manitou station. Our first train to roll by south is an Amtrak Empire Service train out of Albany, bound for New York's Penn Station, with the next scheduled stop down the line at Croton Harmon. Just below CP46 here at Manitou, this Amtrak train met a northbound Metro North train with one of the brand new chargers, rolling in for a stop. The motive power in non-electrified territory on Metro North is certainly going through a change, with all of the Chargers entering the picture, and the P-32s trying to stay alive, as a southbound train rolls by, heading for Grand Central. The action continued with plenty of heritage units up and down the Hudson, as P-32 number 203 in a classic retro scheme leads a northbound train for Beacon. The spectacular clear skies gloom over the Hudson River as a YN2 AC-44 leads southbound intermodal train I-158 on its way from North Baltimore, Ohio to South Kearney, New Jersey. The classic roar of an RS-2M rolls once again through Manitou, with a Shoreliner 3 cab car leading a southbound train for Grand Central with P-32 number 213 trailing. Our final catch at Manitou is the Employee Appreciation Unit, number 214, as it trails south on a train heading for Grand Central. We get another view of the water level route from the west bank of the Hudson, as a P-42DC leads a northbound Amtrak Empire Service train heading for its next stop at Poughkeepsie. We make our way over to Iona Island for our final train of the day in the Bear Mountain region, that being intermodal train I-157 as it passes by milepost 41, heading for Bedford Park, Illinois.